Hello, hello YouTube, it's me, Green Miner 13, doing a video, and you probably already guessed from the screen of what this will be about. Unfortunately, I couldn't provide the actual video of a Dark Souls, because Dark Souls 2 is coming out soon, and I wanted to do at least one video. I am showing this because, for obvious reasons, but first let me do a little update. For anyone who cares about the polycount set of TF2, that will be uploaded within a brief amount of time. I'm still doing each class. I'm doing each polycount set. I'll probably be doing all the other sets. I just haven't played it in a while. I've been very busy. I appreciate all of your support and anyone who's asked. Leave a comment below if there's a specific class you want to see next done, but I was thinking of just doing the support and going left from there. I don't know. I don't know what that was. But anyway, let's see. Oh, Dark Souls references. I'm gonna talk about some Dark Souls information because I do play it, and if you ever want to chat me up on, I have like 3 accounts on Dark Souls. I've got a level 1, a level 500 and something, and a level 69. So if you probably want to duel me or something, send me a message. I probably won't, but you know, who knows, we try. I don't know how to record anything from my Xbox to show this. As I said, if you know how to record from Xbox and put it on the internet, let me know. I would appreciate any help. I really would. Anyway, first of all, I wanted to talk about shields. I know shields are something most people in Dark Souls don't really think much about, but I wanted to inform you that I wanted to say that my favorite shield has to be the heater shield, and that was always because it was a default. As you can see, it's the default for the warrior, but it's also buyable for 1,000 souls. I liked it as a sorcerer because it was small and its stability was okay, and as a sorcerer I didn't need a big bulky shield to weigh a lot, so it was a very nice shield. That being said, what I did in my huge level account is that I bought every shield in the entire game, or I acquired it, and I upgraded them all to either level 10, and then I grabbed all the twinkling ones and upgraded them fully. And my proposition is, if a shield has to be higher than 10 to beat a twinkling shield of 5, then there's something wrong with that shield. Then you're probably better with the twinkling, because that would have been a lot cheaper, probably, and easier. So I have all 4 of those. I have 4 different classes of shield. I've got the small, medium, large, and the twinkling one that I found was the best, and reasons why. I would like to also start that this is all still my judgment. If you think there's a better shield out there, go for it. As I said, I went to level 10 because it was a butt to get all the large thing, and I did not want to get the Titanite chunks. I know that's lazy, but again, like I said, if it's shield at 10 has to be put higher than 10 to get anywhere. If it's close to twinkling, then it probably will beat twinkling past 10. But anyway, I didn't feel like most people didn't want to farm, because farming to me is really annoying. Anyway, for the small shield, if you like small shields, I don't know anyone that would. These are not the shields per se that parry well. These are just a small shield. I would suggest the Kadakia's shield, which is that green shield you find in the graveyard. Mostly, let me find it. Here we go. The Kadakia's, yeah, here we go. The round shield. Now, before you say anything, it is not because it's green. It is because that this shield and about the 2 other shields that are found in the graveyard or dropped by skeletons are practically identical. But I liked this one because it had a good default of 85% damage reduction. Stability wasn't important to me when I looked at all the small shields, because all small shields have terrible stability. What I wanted to see was damage reduction and other stats. And as you can see from this, default wise, there's an 85% reduction for damage, which is okay. That's not good, but that's a little bit like a grass crest shield, which I found was acceptable. What was better was the fact that it has 65 magic resistance. Not many shields can hold up to that. Fire was about average for a shield of 30, and lightning was 65. It was fairly it was a respectable amount of all that. Now, the medium shield, I call it medium because it can parry, and it does have, and you probably already figured it out, but I figured I liked the Baldur's Shield as a medium shield. Its stability was actually better than all other shields, than some, and those were at rare occasions. The Baldur's Shield was quite impressive at its stability. At level 10 was quite high, and in default it's quite good. And it's 100, which is what I called the mediums, is that they were all able to reduce 100. Now its stats are pretty good. 20 magic, meh, isn't great. I wish it had been great or magic, and I'm kind of interested to see what would have happened if you give it a magic buff, but that's beside the point. For large, I went with the Tower Shield, and that's because its stability and stats. Oh my god, that's my bad. The Tower Shield was my pick for the large shield. Now most people say the Black Iron Shield is better, but ironically the stability of the Black Iron Shield improves much better and over time. And it's overall, the fire damage may not be as high, but it's still pretty good. They're a lot alike, except that the Tower Shield's not good in fire defense, but the stability is higher. Anyway, for the Twinkling, I went with the White Knight Shield, mostly because it was better. Sorry, I'm hitting no space. The Knight Shield, not that one. Let's see if I can't. I can't seem to find it. Yeah, I can't seem to find it. I cannot seem to find. Oh wait. Here we go. Huh. Silver. Here we go. Here we go. It was silver. The Silver Knight Shield. I call it the White Knight Shield, but it's pretty much the same. That's what it is. The Black Knight Shield is good, but the stability is improved greatly in comparison to the White Knight Shield. And again, when it came to Twinkling Titanite, I didn't care if and I didn't do Demon. I considered Demon with the Twinkling, but most Demon and Twinkling were either mediums or they were large, and I personally don't like Great Shields. But if you were trying to get a Great Shield that needed Twinkling, Havel. Go with Havel. I mean, that's practically. I'm going to talk about armor sets that I personally like. I like the Domhall set. Which, if you don't know who Domhall is, he's that weird merchant who I personally enjoy also, because if you don't buy anything, most merchants yell at you. He's like, oh well, next time will be better. I enjoy his set. It's got good stability. It's got a good resistance to all 4 stats, as well as magic, lightning. It's very lightweight. I'll get of 25.4, which isn't that bad. Most people can wear that, and a poise of 38, which means he won't be able to be stun locked easily with a sword or anything. I know there's probably better sets. And then I went with the Crystal set, which is a little heavier. Also, I'm recovering from being sick, but which is another reason why I haven't been uploading videos often. Domhall. Oh, dumb. Anyway, I went with the Crystal Armor set. No. Yeah, that's how you spell it right there. Domhnall. There we go. Yeah, this. Yeah, that's him right there. The merchant who's under the bridge and in the sewers. Yeah, his armor set's pretty neat. Let me see if there's any way of finding the stats for. Here we go. Maybe this. You see, this kind of the adventurer set. Here we go. That's the adventurer set. They're each fairly decent, in my opinion. The next would be the crystal armor set, which is found later in the same crystal set. This guy, and then he wears the crystalline set, which is this, and I consider it a second favorite, right? Because it's a little bit heavier. It adds it's 27.9 weight, but it provides 40 poise, which means it has a little bit better poise, and it has a little bit better physical. But if you're looking for magic and other stat buffs, you're probably going to go with Domhall. Now the third one is a special boss set, and I enjoy it greatly. And it's probably spelled wrong again. I don't know what's going on with my spelling. Okay. I know how to spell his partner, so let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Ornstein set. Here we go. I like Ornstein set. It's 28.5, which is a little bit heavier than the crystal, but it provides 5% extra poise, which makes it 45, which means things that will break 40 poise won't immediately break your poise here. And it's overall better than both sets, so for 3.1% more weight, you gain much better buffs. I prefer Ornstein and the Domhall for the curse and all that extra stuff. I wanted to talk to you also about, everyone knows that the best armor for poison is the Gold Hymn set. But did you know the best armor for bleeding is the actual Marvelous Chester outfit? Now I'm going to do some DLC armors as the best armors for stuff, only because I have the DLC and I did them armors. If you think, of course, any armor that has good defense, like most iron armor sets, or most armor sets in general, have good bleed resistance. So I just thought of it interesting that most people don't realize Marvelous Chester, that magnificent outfit. Chester, let's see, Chester set has actually very good bleed resistance. It's very good bleed. Wearing the bleed shield, the blood ring, and his full set, I reached over 1,000 blood resistance, which made the meter go almost. You would have to go very far into getting. For any curse that you want to do, because if you want that, you're probably going to want the Paladin set. Oh, by the way, for the bleed, if you're trying to get exactly perfect, then take the body of Chester off and put on the Sage Robe, which is Big Hat Logan's set. At max, it beats Chester, but I'm pretty sure Chester wins defaultly. So, I don't know, that's just something interesting. For curse, you want the Paladin set. There a lot of armor, if they provide curse resistance, provide enough. But Paladin provide the best, in my opinion, as well as being good in armor. If you want to have a good set that's lightweight, and you're a mage, maybe look into Dusk. I'm not even going to do Poise, because I could say this name without even. If I say Poise, everyone knows it's Havel. Havel's armor has the best Poise, because most people can carry the hands and feet and anything else, and it's good to go. Then I'm going to do some magic. The magic set is actually going to probably surprise you, as it surprised me. But the Xanthos set, I actually went to Havel, and because Havel's armor is very good magic resistance, and I wanted to see if anything could beat it. Now, maybe not at first. Xanthos may not beat it at first, but at max level, Xanthos does eventually beat it in armor to magic. If you're not impressed with the crown and you want to remove the crown, you can wear Big Hat Logan's hat as a substitute for the crown, but otherwise that's the only thing better. For fire, everyone probably knows this one, but I'll say it, is the Black Iron set. As I said earlier, the Black Iron shield is even good with fire, so that's what that is. For lightning, I started with the Baldur set because Baldur starts out with very good, but then I started moving on and found that the white knight armor, or silver knight, is the preferred choice for lightning defense, as well as also the silver knight shield. I like to parry with it as well as the heater because they're lightweight and small. Anyway, but that's beside the point. Lightning for silver knight's good. Lightning's kind of 50-50 because now they buffed it and debuffed it. They try to make it balanced, which I think they were fine with making it really good against dragons. Oh, but just in case you want to have a DLC thrown in here, I didn't know to add it. I know I added Chester, but mostly because it's just interesting. But if you really want to beat the Silver Knight, then go to Guardian set, and it'll beat it in lightning defense. But it's really, really heavy, so that's go at your own risk. That's it for the Dark Souls information I wanted to say. Thank you all for your continuing support, and I will try to get as many more videos out as soon as I possibly can. Thank you. This has been GrayMiner13 playing Dark Souls. Peace out. Oh, and before I forget, leave a comment in the section below of anything you didn't know. If you didn't know something, leave a comment. If you want to inform me of what you think is the best armor or the best shield, leave a comment and tell me why. Also, if you have anything else to ask me, leave a comment or send me a message. I do read them all. Thank you. Have a good day. This has been GrayMiner13. Peace out.